Lok Jan Shakti Party Press Saturday Din Press Conference Law Homoy Naishi Ki Taikan to UL Bitnafte Sob Warte Hissa Lulase. Kohima PHQ Conference Hall this Saturday Din Consultative Meeting Ektalushi Cyber Crimes Awareness Day. Pugaboto ADCT Merent Chang Para Pugaboto De Dribra Asar Hua Manukan Ki Immediate Relief Fund to share. Delhi Police Pra Bibaf Kumar ke allegedly up MP Swati Maliwal ke assault granimity giraftar Kurisha. Hello viewers, अपने सबके स्वागत करते हैं Nltv Prime Time Day. मैं अश्नेला ततामै आईवी सेल्वो जला खबर. Lok Jan Shakti Party Pra Saturday Din Tourist Lodge Day Press Conference Law Homoy Tanaishe Ki Taikan to Abitnafte Sob Ward Pra Hissa Lulase. LJB spokesperson or former Education Minister Irtachu Pra Kuishi Ki Taikan Tunafte Party ticket Thakilebi na Thakilebi Tunafte Hissa Lubo.
Today, the LJB Ram Vilas Nagaland chapter, we set for this ULB election. ULB election, it involves the local level. It's a local self-government in the towns. And it has got a lot of interest for each and every individuals. Your water supply, your roads, your footpaths, your drainage system, your electricity. It involves every sphere of your life in the towns. And unless people participate, and unless an individual participates, then you cannot talk about your civil rights. Therefore, LJB has decided to participate in this ULB election, whether with party ticket or without party ticket. But the LJB party loyalist members will participate in this local body election for the colony and for the state activities of urban development activities. We have candidates in the municipal councils. We have candidates in the town councils. So it spreads everywhere. The detail, how much we're contesting, that cannot be said now. But definitely the LJB will participate. I have nothing to comment of their issues there. But as far as LJB as a party, we want that the people should participate because it is for their own welfare. It is not required to open up the past wounds. What has been positive that we see now, let us march ahead. We're yet to identify, but since there is a reservation, so wherever there is a reservation, there has to be a women candidate. So if we have a party women candidate, definitely we will fight. Today.
Kohima Hotel Jafure Saturday Din Kabul Accessibility Awareness Day Manaishi. Itu the Nagaland State Disability Forum Day State Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities Office Pra Modok Dikina Ayojan Kurishe. PWD State Commissioner Detono Nakropra Accessibility in the Church Lagatemte Kota Kurishe. Nakropra persons with disabilities can't alak jakade challenges can samna kurake highlight kurishe. Ito logot nakro para signed languages can laga khas upor highlight kurishe. Program para religious spaces to accessibility laga significance or person with disabilities can ke inclusive grobole ke highlight kurishe.
You have to think about the members of the congregation that who are unable to see the way that we see. Then we come to the deaf community, sign language interpreters. And I think this is one thing that is one very important issue that most of us, we do not even think about, how to reach the deaf community. So sign language is the language of the deaf community. We we have a sign language interpreter today, so I hope it creates some awareness also of how sign language is used. So sign language is the language of the deaf community. Finding a way to share the gospel in their native language, that is sign language, is the best way for the church to reach this community. Sponsor some members in your congregation to train as sign language interpretation, to train for in sign language interpretation, to become sign language interpreters. These are suggestions that I want to put out to the church today. Now, a study in the US, in the United States, found that 97% of deaf people there are unchurched. The scenario here in our state would be no different. We have not had any kind of study that is done. But if 90% of deaf people in a place like the United States, which is so advanced, their sign language is also one of the most advanced American sign language. Advanced American sign languages are there. But even if in a place like America, 97% of deaf people are not even going to church because people are not communicating with them. Just think about our own society. Where are the deaf people in your church? How are you reaching out to the deaf community in your church? That is one thing that I think all churches need to think about. Majority, as I said, majority of our deaf brothers and sisters would not be a part of any church because most of our churches are not bothered about reaching out to them. They are not concerned or not aware about making, our church services and activities accessible to the deaf community. You have to think about the
Kohima Saturday Teen Youth for Sustainable Development Goals Program Ekta Luishi, Idudu ARC Foundation Aro, SDGCC Planning and Transformation Department, Aro UNDP Laga Modokte Ayujan Kurisha. ARC Foundation President Keto Angami Kushiki Idulaga objective to Jawant Monokant Nimite Awareness Dibulese.
We are organizing this program today as in Youth for the Sustainable Development Goals. Now why we are organizing this is because the role of the youth is more significant as before. We all know that the Sustainable Development Goal is to be achieved by 2030. However, the way the trend is moving forward, the progression that are being made relatively seems to be rather slow, or rather I believe that the role of youth is felt much more important, and that the youth needs to get more engaged, involved, and start contributing as far as the collective response to this achieving this sustainable development goal in our state, or it can be nationally, internationally also, but even our contribution of the youth within our community is felt important. And therefore, with that objective in mind, we have come together to host this program for today. Literally, I would say that now the involvement is not there, but I would also rather attribute this no contribution to lack of empowerment. The Sustainable Development Goal theme also talks about leave no one behind, and it therefore talks about bringing both the gender, the male and the female. But more significantly within this gender perspective, the youth response as far as SDGs is concerned will be more meaningful. The point of context where we stand as of today is that we say that youths are the leaders of tomorrow. But if we don't collectively continue to respond towards achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, what bright future do we have? It has been immense. How we did was we sent out an invitation for people to express their own interest voluntarily, and they themselves registered, and they themselves came forward. Now, this program also is, of course, through the kind support of the Planning and Transformation, the Sustainable Development Goals Coordination Cell under the Government of Nagaland, and which is supported by the United Nations Development Program. So we are able to coordinate this program and work out the agenda in such a way that it will be a whole lot of meaningful ingredient, full of knowledge, empowerment agendas that will be beneficial for the youth.
Kohima PHQ conference hall Saturday din consultative meeting ektalushi Cybercrime Awareness Day. Director General of Police Rupin Sharma pra fraud, extortion, hacking of accounts aro blackmailing count upor highlight kurishe. Meeting to Vikram and Khaled pra chair kurishe.
You and some lady or someone will pose with a new photograph and then take a screenshot or record this and say, "Tumi payne ka kurishe paisa." This is a very common method. I mean, I know a lot of friends in Nagaland who have approached me that someone has been trapped like this. But one or two of my own friends, I will not take names. Okay. My request, my simple request to anyone who has sort of because of a mistake got into this, watched a video or something like that. Anyone asks you for money, please do not pay. Report to the police. Report to us. If you think that reporting to the Thana will mean that your name will be out in the media or something, and your name will be, your image or your reputation will be damaged, please start reporting to the senior officers, the SP, and also that if we know how big the problem is, we will work on a system on how the identity of the complainant can be protected. Okay. Why I am saying is don't pay. If you pay once, you will ask for 5,000 rupees. Next time you will say 5,000, $10,000 now Nltv. You will get trapped. Every time you will scale up the amount of extortion that is taking place. You would have paid say 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 15 lakh by the end of say 6 months, 7 months, and then you don't know what to do. Paisa bhi jaise, your reputation will be at stake. Okay. Your reputation will always be at stake in these cases. But you can save that money. Okay. So please report cases of extortion to the police immediately as it happens. You just have to report the phone number and what has happened with the transaction with your names. If you think at the police station level there is a problem that officers may not be able to maintain the secrecy of the complainant, please report to the SPs and above. Once we know how serious the problem is, we will put a system in place that the identities of the complainants or the victims is not disclosed to anyone. A mobile phone call to you and some lady or someone will pose with a
Kifri district de local taxi association pra Kifri town de rasta bia jaka khan ke banaishe. Association laga vice president pra kuishi ki tai kant itu count korea to poisa jama kuri kina rasta khan ke banaishe. President pra aru kuishi ki department pra iku count nakura pra tai kant itu kadam uthaishe. Itu logot department ke itu mamla khan ke samay sabole aru rasta khan ke maintain kule binti kurishe. United Sanctum Students Conference Executive Chairman Akito Sanctum Parabi Jagade Jaikina Rasta Kalaga Halat Saishe. Taibra Kuishi ki Kefri Main Town Laga National Highway to Concerned Department para Phal para Nasai.
Conference Local Taxi Association Kifri District Takhan je bishi kushi ba jana dia ase ami han Kifri town area de rasta bishi biya hoi thaka takhan initiate kurigena potholes kan fill up kuri thaka itu bishi kushi jana dia ase the conference pra concerned department khan je bi appeal kuri ase itu time to time itu rasta itu kan potholes kan drainage kan tu side dishe gole bishi phal hobo koi gena itu bi jana dia ase
I on behalf of Kifri District Local Taxi Association Vice President. Aji ami kan Kifri Town there. Rasta ini kat dia han dia. Ami kan Kifri Town Local Taxi Association bra. contribute kuri kena ami khan inika kam kuraise tinimite department ke bi kuraise request kuraise itu site ni phal hobo kena.
I, on behalf of the United Sangam Students Conference, local taxi association Gifri district, takhan je kushi bishi kushi ba jana diya se. Ami han Gifri
MLA Dr. Sukhato A. Semapra Saturday din Pogoboto de CC Road aro Agri Link Rasta inaugurate kurishi. It inauguration de ADC Pogoboto Tiameran Chang SDOC R. Daniel Angami SDPO Hankyumong CEAC Krethozo Fokri aro alak officials can be shamil takishe. Pogoboto Additional Deputy Commissioner Tia Meron Chang para Friday din Pogoboto de Dri pra asar hua manukan ke immediate relief fund dishe. Ito do Pogoboto town laga Anjali aro Mishilimi Bosti laga Indo Sema ke dishe. ADC Pogoboto office pra February 10, 2024 de Dri pra car aro properties can't bia hua saikina ito relief fund kan dishe. Relief to Zohiboto, Deputy Commissioner Aro, District Disaster Management Authority Chairman, Pradishe. Kohima Friday din Social Welfare Department para Workplace Corporate Offices Aro, Etiquette to Drivers Take Alcohol Aro, Substance Abuse Opor Awareness Program Ekta Ayojon Kurishe. NHAKMO Dr. Sanctiment Expert Consultant Takishi Aro Alcohol or Drug Abuse Laga Effects Support Kota Gurishe. Directorate of Social Welfare District Officers Projects Aro Directorate Laga Sub Drivers Can't Pra Program Te Hissa Lushe. Tripura laga BJP Sukarpra State Citizenship Amendment Act implement kurulase kuikina Chief Minister Manik Saha Friday didn't elan kurishe. Itu fasla ke alak political parties can't pra oppose kura piche debi itu fasla lushe. Saha pra kuishi ki center pra directives dia ki manekina Tripura Sukarpra state ka ke implement kurulase. Former Vice President Muhammad Hamid Ansari, former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, former Deputy Prime Minister L.K. Advani, or former Union Minister Dr. Murli Manohar Joshi Kantpra, home voting facility pra, Taikan laga votes dishi kuikina janaishe. Office of the Chief Electoral Officer pra, Thursday din pra, home voting facility elderly voters or a person with disabilities can't nimite suru kurishe aru itudo May 24 tak thakibo. Delhi police पर Saturday दिन बिबाफ कुमार के allegedly up MP Swati Maliwal के Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal लगा कोर्टे assault कुरा निमित्ते गिरफ्तार कुरिशे. बिबाफ कुमार लगा lawyer Karan Sharma पर कुशी की ताइकांत पुलिस पर एकु खबर पानाई होइले भी ताइकांत पर छान बिनती कॉर्पोरेट कुरवले जनाइशे कुशे. Swati Maliwal pra Arvind Kejriwal laga personal assistant Bibaf Kumar ki accused kurikina ase tai ki assault kura upor. Kumar to Chief Minister laga khor pra giraftar kurishe. Aam Aadmi Party MP Swati Maliwal pra Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal laga personal aide Bibaf Kumar pra tai ke assault kuishe kuigina alleged kura opor Friday din medical examination lushe. Aims pra medical examination day janaishe ke Swati Maliwal laga feet leg dorsal aro right cheek day bruises kan ase. Delhi Minister और आम आदमी पार्टी लीडर आतिशी पर सैटरडे दिन कुशी की राज्यसभा एमपी स्वाति मालीवाल पर विभाव कुमार खिलाफ एफआईआर दर्ज करातो रूलिंग बीजेपी पर कोआ ऊपर इतु काम करे कोई क्लेम करिसे आप लीडर कुशी की फॉर्मर डीसीडब्ल्यू चीफ टू पॉन्ड निशना ट्रिलियासी आतिशी कुशी की अपोजिशन लीडर्स खान की ब्लैकमेल करवले एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट Central Bureau of Investigation, Anti-Corruption Bureau, Income Tax Department, Economic Offences Wing kan laga modok para BJP de drawing kurble kushish kura nishna Swati case tb itu formula chulai ase kushe. Swati Maliwal khilaf Anti-Corruption Bureau case aro FIR darj thake ase prop para itu laga advantage loikena Swati ki itu conspiracy banai dibole kushish aro taike punch nishna chulai ase.
देखिए, आपको समझना होगा कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी किस तरह से साजिश करती है। ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी का तौर तरीका है कि वो अलग अलग पार्टी के अलग अलग नेताओं पे कभी सीबीआई से, कभी ईडी से, कभी एंटी करप्शन ब्यूरो से, कभी दिल्ली पुलिस से केस करती, उनको जेल भेजने की धमकी देती है और उस धमकी के आधार पर फिर विपक्ष की पार्टी के नेताओं को ब्लैकमेल करती है। अगर आप स्वाति मालीवाल जी वाला इंसिडेंट भी देखिए, स्वाति मालीवाल जी पर एंटी करप्शन ब्यूरो का एक रिक्रूटमेंट स्कैम का केस चल रहा है कि डीसीडब्ल्यू में गलत तरीके से कॉन्ट्रैक्चुअल एम्प्लॉयज़ को रिक्रूट किया गया। ये केस पिछले कई सालों से चल रहा है, उन पर एफआईआर हुई है। अब ये मामला ख़त्म होने के करीब आ रहा है, तो इसलिए ऐसा लगता है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी का ये जो फॉर्मूला है कि अलग अलग नेताओं पे केस करना, उसी फॉर्मूले को स्वाति मालीवाल जी पर इस्तेमाल किया गया होगा। उन पर जो एसीबी का केस चल रहा है, जो इलीगल रिक्रूटमेंट डीसीडब्ल्यू में केस चल रहा है, उस पर धमकी देके स्वाति मालीवाल जी से शायद ये करवाया गया है। दूसरी बात, हमने तो ये भी कहा है कि स्वाति मालीवाल जी के कॉल रिकॉर्ड्स की जांच होनी चाहिए। हमें ये विश्वसनीय सूत्रों से पता चला है कि पिछले कुछ महीनों से वो लगातार भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेताओं से संपर्क में हैं। तो दिल्ली पुलिस इस बात की जांच करे कि ये कैसा षड्यंत्र है, ये कैसा राजनीतिक षड्यंत्र है जो बिल्कुल चुनाव के समय दिल्ली में वोटिंग से 5 दिन पहले रचा जाता है। आम आदमी पार्टी पर हमला करने के लिए रचा जाता है, अरविंद केजरीवाल जी पर हमला करने के लिए रचा जाता है। तो इस पर पूरी जांच होनी चाहिए कि स्वाति मालीवाल जी किस तरह से भारतीय जनता पार्टी के संपर्क में थी। देखिए, आपको समझना होगा कि भारतीय जनता
दिल्ली चीफ मिनिस्टर अरविंद केजरीवाल पर सैटरडे दिन राज्यसभा एमपी लगा नाम नलैकिना बीजेपी सरकार के हमला करिसे। केजरीवाल कुशी की बीजेपी पर आम आदमी पार्टी लगा मानुकान के ही हमला करिसे। आप लगा मानुकान के गिरफ्तार करिसे कोई केजरीवाल पर कुशी बीजेपी पर केजरीवाल मनीष सिसोदिया, फॉर्मर मिनिस्टर सत्येंद्र जैन, राज्यसभा एमपी संजय सिंह और इत्याद ताइकांत पर पर्सनल असिस्टेंट के गिरफ्तार करिसे कोई केजरीवाल पर कुशी इधर केजरीवाल पर कुशी की बीजेपी पर राज्यसभा एमपी राघव चादा के भी गिरफ्तार करबले भाबी आसे और दिल्ली मिनिस्टर शोभा भारद्वाज और आतिश खान के ताइकांत लगा टार्गेट आसे कोई क्लेम करिसे। तो व्यूअर्स इटाहाने इमानी खबर आसे साइडेक विथ नागालैंड टीवी।
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.